Nadia, shh.
Mark's laughing at me because I'm trying to be incognito.
In fact, let me just walk away. You be incognito, and I'm going to show people what you look like from a distance. She looks like she's in South Park. She looks like you're in South Park. Anyway, we're in Hyde Park.
We're in Hyde Park.
Oh,
Oh
hi
my
guys.
God.
Hi
We
everyone.
have been so naive, I can't even tell you. So at 7:30 this morning, we were very, very full of ourselves, walking down the Strand.
Astonishingly full of ourselves.
Astonishingly full of ourselves that we were just going to easily, because Mark came up to Pall Mall last night, and everything was open, and he got a beautiful photograph of the Mall.
You saw it on my Instagram, yeah?
Yeah.
I was
So
like,
we
bloody hell,
walked
this is
down
going to be easy.
We came onto the Strand today. I have to tell you.
Oh, my knee's about to blow.
Okay, go.
Hang on, my knee's about to go. Oh.
I have to tell you, walking down the Strand, the first thing that we saw, I actually felt emotional. It was weird. It was an army of police walking, marching. And I got emotional, didn't I?
About
Mark
50
said,
policemen.
Mark said, why are you emotional? I said, well, we always want policemen and we don't think we've got any in it. There's loads of them.
And if you looked at them all and you combined their age, it was only 250.
I mean,
They were about 10 years old, each of them.
Oh, it's a special day, Gabrielle. We are actually at the moment behind the Portaloo. Show them where we are.
Yeah. So shall we venture? Oh, there's a dog taking a poo.
Oh,
so we're in the park because, shall we explain? We did try, as Nadia's just said, we tried to get to a viewing station, but it looks like the viewing stations are so thick,
Well,
you'd
no,
have seen absolutely nothing.
Talk them through it.
Well, okay.
So we go to. So we're on the Strand. We think we've done brilliantly. We're there at 7:30. We're going to get to walk down to Pall Mall. We'll find a spot somewhere. Oh my God. Well, it was such a different sight, wasn't it, Mark, to when you'd been there last night?
Oh my God, it was
because
the
they
complete
had
opposite.
cut off every single road. So I'm not kidding you. Down the back streets of London, how they managed it. I mean, we were just being shepherded.
We were
all
steered.
around that London. Tens of thousands.
Past
of
Piccadilly,
people.
past the Ritz.
We were shuffling like this, and you have no idea where you're going because you suddenly. Oh, here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
So obviously in the park, that marching you can hear as the footage. Oh look, there's the procession. Wow, what an
Here it
image!
comes.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what we were so
I like the
desperate.
pomp and ceremony. I like all the regalia and all that kind of stuff. There they are marching.
Yeah. Wait,
You can probably see that. They can probably see that on television.
So these are the screens, and there's literally people pouring all the way along up there.
And if you can get a sense over there, let me turn you around. Oh, sorry.
People just pouring into the park. It's like, I don't know, around what? So everyone's coming forward now. It is, even though we have messed it up so much, because as we were coming to the area where you could have gone, there was all police going, no, Staples Corner is now closed.
Yeah, we just missed it. We just missed it. We just missed the bit by Green Park where you could get to a viewing station. But looking at it on the telly, it's about 18 people deep.
Yeah.
So we figured, let's go to the park. It's a bit like, I suppose, watching Wimbledon on a screen, isn't it?
Yeah.
You must be watching it on TV, guys.
But I think it is going to be, it's a huge operation just in the park, isn't it?
Yeah.
100 food trucks, countless. I've never seen so many toilets. Huge operation. It's really calm. Every single kind of person you can imagine. So many little children. I said to Mark, oh my God, I'm so glad we don't have little kids who we've walked all this way to promise that they're going to hopefully see the king, and then they end up watching the telly.
Of course, lovely Michelle will see it in Windsor as well, won't you?
Oh, you're in Windsor. Michelle's in Windsor.
Yeah. Hazel Mulbon, it's amazing.
Yeah.
March is so good. It looks astonishing, guys. I'm looking at it.
Incredible, isn't it? We're just watching it on the screen.
Kit. Those kilts. I love marching bands. Annie Brown, Morning.
I would have been a mess if we'd actually made this Pall Mall, because just the marching police, I'll put it up on my Instagram so you can see it, was enough to send me off.
I have to say, last night, the atmosphere down on the Mall was really, really odd. I don't know if you saw the photo on my Instagram. The sun was literally setting over a completely abandoned Mall. It was just quite something.
Well, that's why we were lulled into false sense of security and got here at 7:30, but actually we really needed probably to be out at 5:30.
Well, I did suggest we needed to leave at 4:30.
Yeah.
They look so
And then
proud
when the
to
alarm
spray
went off,
Cosgrove.
you went, let's just go back to sleep.
Yeah, I did. So yeah, so essentially everyone's in the park. Well, not everyone. I mean,
How it's filling up
you
now.
can't really get a sense of it, but over there are literally
It looks
hundreds of people flooding in.
Quiet, but it's not. There's thousands of people. Look at there, that's got loads of people.
Yeah, let me turn you around.
So, guys, I was just wondering,
Go on.
how are you? What are you doing? Are you doing teas? Are you doing brunches? People were telling me yesterday that their mums are polishing their tea sets. What are you all doing? How are you all watching? Are you watching it with family? We tried to go and watch it in one of the cinemas, didn't we? We thought that would be nice, but that's all sold out.
Debbie McCartney, they've stopped the public standing on the coffin route. I thought they would, as it would be too mobbed. It had
That
just
was
got
us.
to a.
We just missed it.
They just closed the doors as we got past it. Glued to the TV, just home alone, says Happy Bernie. I'm going to make a packet cake mix, Francois Camanzuli. Good idea. Chris Whitty is in the Abbey. I wondered where Chris Whitty is.
On the No Name Sunday show yesterday, I made the Queen's favourite cake. Look it up, just put in Royal Chef Queen's favourite cake, and it's a tiffin cake, rich tea biscuits and chocolate, and you don't even need to bake it. Just make one of those and have it tonight because it's really easy to make. It's delicious.
But look at this, I've got Della Nixon, I've got Paddington sat on the sofa with me. Oh, they were selling Paddington bears just round the corner. Obviously there's loads of kind of ticket sellers kind of selling not real mementos and kind of catalogues.
I had to go into who will buy this wonderful morning because there's literally people selling everything.
Oh
Flags,
look, MeTube, I've got the projection system fired up and the surround sound on.
Oh wow, you're so flash, me.
Louise N on the sofa with the kids talking over it so I can't hear the chatter. There's no way they'll sit through it. We made some tiffin yesterday, the Creeber family. Hope you're well, the Creeber family.
Lovely.
Just taking a slow day. I was going to make the procession but still aching from seeing the Queen lying in state. Well done, Charlene Horrocks. You saw the last lady. What was it about? What was the last lady?
The last lady was at the Black Rod, wasn't there? She's a serving RAF officer.
Oh, she's the one who was being interviewed on the...
Sorry, it's probably really noisy for
Really
you.
noisy now.
We've got that helicopter. Show them the helicopter. Right over our head.
See it? Oh, that's nice. Oh,
So at the
watching at home,
moment-
eating tea and biscuits. There's lots...
So at the moment, it's a really quite jolly atmosphere. I think, like people said in the queue, but I imagine it's going to go very quiet and very
Somber.
solemn and somber. At 10:35, she's brought out, isn't she?
10:45, I think.
We keep having this row. It's 10:35. I just checked again. They bring her out at 10:35.
I tell you what's really sweet. There's lots and lots of people here with their medals on.
I know.
Three
there's
chaps just in
here.
front of us here.
And they've got their packed lunch box.
got their packed lunch. They've got their
So
berets on.
sweet.
They've got their medals, and it's just it reminds you that there's an unheard group of people in this country over a certain age that have had experiences that no one's really interested about because it's not on the gram. It's terrible, isn't it? It's terrible.
Yeah.
Charlene Horrocks, thanks, Mark. It was an experience that will stay with me forever. That's what Lisa said.
Well, yesterday on the No Name Sunday show, Lisa, I think we should post her.
It was such a lovely tribute to the experience.
Instead of, because on a Sunday she does her favourite things to buy, but we said yesterday, don't do that, just tell us about your experience queuing and going into the hall. Oh my God, it was so wonderful. I felt I'd actually done it by the end of it. It was really, really good, but she too is totally exhausted. She said she feels like she's given birth. So noisy, that helicopter.
It's atmosphere, babe. This is a
crazy.
director's dream. Pipes, helicopters, people. That's what
Let's
you
turn
want to
around
be.
this way, they can see this for a bit.
That's what you want to be. Look, those are the chaps with the medals on. We've got television cameras everywhere. Thanks for streaming it live from
And
a
as we
non-media point of
were
view.
walking through, just put this on, as we were walking through around the back streets of London, honestly, I have never seen so many camera crews. And of course, as Mark was saying, you'll need a licence.
Oh, yeah.
And so you see these police, because there's rogue camera TV stations from all over the world, and they're stopping all of them, aren't they? And you see them getting stopped, being told not to film, and then they run further up and set up their cameras.
Did you see that President Macron decided that, let me turn you around to this just for a minute. There's the cadets.
Oh,
It's the Navy, I think.
yeah, that's the Navy.
Probably probably their socks, babe. No, anyway, did you hear that Macron decided to go on the street without security personnel? He might have had sort of secret service with him, but he wanted to go out and just be with the crowds. So if you go onto Twitter, there's a shot of Macron in front of a Greggs, and he's eating a vegan sausage roll.
No, he's not.
He is.
Mark, don't be silly because people will start saying Macron's a vegan and he's not.
It's only an accusation. I mean, I don't think he'll mind being called a vegan. No, anyway, no, but there are some funny memes that people have done of him standing in front of Greggs. He wasn't in front of Greggs, but he was out and about with people. So there are people on Twitter who've got Macron. So keep your eyes peeled. We might see the...
We were reading this article from an ex-head of diplomats, something or other, and he was saying it's a diplomatic nightmare, the funeral. And he said, but there are some basic rules. One of them being make sure Macron's near the front so he doesn't have an
issy fit. I mean, the guys are saying he's got busier just whilst we've been on air.
The King's colour. It's actually 78 years to the day since the Battle of
Wow, so many people with their medals.
Yeah, so many medals. So many medals.
You know who I feel really sorry? Classic me. There are honestly 50 food trucks of every kind of food you can imagine, every kind of street food. All you can see everywhere is people with huge picnics. I don't think they're going to sell anything.
Well, yeah, cost of living and everything. Isn't
People can't afford it.
Can I just say, does anyone else find that the bearskin soldier is such a magical thing?
Oh, it really is, because there's nothing like it.
I mean, the terrible fact of the matter is, though, is it's real fur, isn't it?
Is it?
I think it's real fur.
Real bear?
Well, I don't know if it's real bear.
Bears.
I mean, is it what is the fur on a bearskin? Someone will know. Someone will
One
know.
of them will know. What is the bear?
I mean, yours isn't real, is it? You have to buy yours.
Plastic. Well, not plastic.
But I have to say, when I was a kid, I used to have a bearskin soldier figure. I loved him. I mean, my Nan and Grandad used to have a bearskin salt and pepper shaker. In fact, I've got it on my shelf somewhere.
I've seen those.
It's got a floppy hat and it's got floppy feet. Bearskins just leaving. Yeah, we can see them now.
Oh, yeah.
All the pomp and circumstance. I wish I had a uniform.
I wish you had a uniform.
Do you?
I love a uniform.
Love a uniform. The Queen's funeral in Windsor. She's being laid to rest in Windsor. Apparently there's a curious thing that they do at the crypt in Windsor where someone breaks a mace or something, snaps a wand.
No. Oh, yeah, that was a new thing.
Yeah.
Is it a wand?
It's called a busby. That's right, Lydia. Yeah, a wand. They snap a wand.
And is it called the Black Rod? The last person to actually walk through was... Is it called Black Rod?
Black Rod.
I was trying to listen to an explanation of the history
It's made
of
from black bears.
It is. But they probably recycle them. I doubt they're killing any more black bears.
It says the Canadian black bear. It's suddenly gone off them.
Imagine how hot they get. I love these three
There's
guys
Macron.
here.
There's
there's
not here,
Macron.
not in the park, on the screen. He's got look.
Oh, he's
he's
not near
got
the
crumbs.
front.
He's got
He's
crumbs
not.
from his Greggs.
He's not at the front. It's incredible to think, isn't it? They opened the Abbey at 8 o'clock, and I was saying to Mark, well, who's going to be there at 8 o'clock? Because it's not till 11. Then I thought, one of the most incredible memories I have from my travels when I was a travelling presenter was when I got to go into the cathedral in Parma, in Mallorca, on my own. They opened it up early because we were filming in there, and I got to sit there just for 5 minutes on my own, and it was the most extraordinary experience. I can't tell you. There's something about being in these beautiful. Even if you're not religious, there is something deeply moving about being in. I mean, look how beautiful it is. So I think I would have gone in at 8 o'clock and just sat there, would you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would have gone indoors open.
Yeah, totally. The Canadians cull bears every year. Well, interestingly, did you know that the Inuit, they're allowed to cull polar bears? So, yeah, it's not always a disallowed thing. We're moving about. Nobody does a state funeral like the Brits. So of course there is a sense of sort of bonhomie as well as, like you say, Nads, it's going to change to sort of solemnity, isn't it, in a while?
Yeah.
I mean, there is obviously, it's weird being in London. I was saying to Nadia yesterday, it's weird, there is a sense of change. There's a definite sense of change, and that is as a non-monarchist, probably Republican veering kind of person.
What I would say is though, the organisation is immaculate. I mean, the sound, all these, I mean, just look at all that, all the organisation, everything is military style. It feels like, you know. And maybe this will give us a bit of a.
Well, they were
a
saying.
kick up the bum in this country.
Did anyone else see? Did anyone see Nick Robinson? You know, the BBC presenter. He did a lovely piece last night on the news. It was nice to see him on screen again, and he was talking about how this was an experience that was defined almost by not being, ironically, what we're doing now on social media. But in terms of not being able to photograph going in to see her, not being able to take your cameras in, actually talking to strangers in the queue, that there was a sort of connection going on.
And that's what people love so much. But you know, I know this is a weird, tenuous link. But do you remember a few months ago when I went to Secret Cinema?
Yes.
And we actually talked about it on Loose Women. What was so incredible about Secret Cinema is nobody was filming because you're not allowed to take your camera in there, so nobody was taking any photographs. Nobody was doing it.
Hello. Sorry.
Look, you've got us talking down now. Are you annoyed?
I am. We were talking about you. We were just saying
how
You
impressive
might
you
have a photo.
I would love to have a photo with you.
Here we go. That's all right. Say hello. We're live. We're live. Say hello.
Hello.
We were just saying these fabulous gentlemen in front of us.
Yeah, we were just admiring you.
Right, where was you looking?
We'll take a photo. Do you want me to take a photo?
On the back.
I was wondering what you had in your packed lunch.
Let me take a photo of you guys.
What?
I'm trying to do this and stay live.
They had tongue sandwiches.
Tongue sandwiches. I was just talking about my nan. She used to have tongue sandwiches. We used to go in the fridge and there was a tongue just looking at me. Okay, I'm just going to do a photo, guys.
Take this out.
Okay.
The screen don't get involved.
Okay. All right. There we go. So bear with us, guys. Turn you round.
Just behave, watch him.
Hang on.
Both my hands are here.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. I'm doing 2 cameras there.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
How's that?
That was lovely.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Great. Oh, lovely to meet you.
Right.
We told you, didn't we?
Yeah.
There was a lovely chaps there having their tongue sandwiches.
Oh.
You want some food?
No, we're all right.
No, we're good. Thank you.
Tongue.
No. Oh, bless you. It's lovely to meet you.
What sandwich are you got?
Well, there we go, guys.
Tuna?
Tuna. We're being offered a tongue and tuna sandwich. Oh, thanks, guys.
Scottish. I've got cheese in with you.
Oh, lovely.
Nice to have met you.
Oh, lovely to meet you.
Love.
Lovely to meet you. Take care, guys.
Spend your time.
Oh, no, bless you. Thank you. Oh, my
I thought they
God.
were coming over to tell us off for being disrespectful.
Oh, bless
I
them.
was really scared. Did any of you see my face changing as we were coming over?
Yeah, you look like you're going to be thrown out.
I thought I was going to get told off. It was really.
If I say so myself, they were
They
really
said-
nice photos.
No, were they?
Yeah, really nice
They
photos.
said that. Oh, shame we didn't get one. But they said that they had to walk 14 miles because they went to Westminster and they walked around 14 miles. Yeah. So we've had to walk
Bloody
14
hell.
miles. Look, and they've got proper shiny leather shoes that give you blisters.
Oh, I know. Yeah, absolutely.
I've even got a blister.
He was so tall, wasn't he? Magnificently
Honest to
tall.
God, guys, I really did think I was going to get told off. And then when he said he had a tongue sandwich, and then
Oh,
the
it's-
other one had a tuna.
Well, we were talking about tongue yesterday, weren't we? Look, I don't know if you can see, it's got so much busier now.
Sound of those shoes.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, listen, we're going to go and just be here now.
Yeah.
But we wanted to share a bit with you because we know so many of you are not in London. But we didn't really get to show you.
No, we didn't get to see anything actually, other than come to the park.
But
there
we
go.
did try.
Yeah, and we're here with others.
Yeah.
Take care, guys. Have a
Bye.
lovely day. Bye.